So I went to work today and I got fired because of TikTok.
Let me tell you about the time I got fired from Allied Universal for posting videos on TikTok.
This woman lost her job because of a video she posted on the internet.
I love my job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
You know that little voice in your head that tells you,
this might be a bad idea.
yeah, that voice. Some people don't have it. Because how do you explain the phenomenon of live streaming yourself at work, filming your patients when you're a healthcare worker, giving out patient information freely on the internet, on live for people, for random people to see, filming TikToks in uniform, and basically just turning your workplace into an entire content studio? It's like people believe that company policies and employee handbooks are just for decoration. They are not meant to be followed. And all this is costing a lot of people their jobs. So today you and I are going to watch some of these videos, watch the stories of people that have lost their jobs over TikToks, and be horrified together, and hopefully learn a lesson that, yeah, you should not be filming content in your workplace. I mean, is this not common sense? It's like these people don't value having a roof over their heads or food to eat, or clothes on their backs, because make it make sense. So grab your snacks, because you and I, we're about to find out how many bad decisions can fit into one 1-minute TikTok video. Apparently, it's quite a lot. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Tolu and I come to this space to yap about internet insanity. So stick around and hit that subscribe button if that is right up your alley. And also, my voice is going to be sounding a little funny today because, yeah, I have a cold. My allergies are really acting up. And it's not just my cold. Look at my left eye. It is red. It is watering. It is itching. See, everything is just wrong with me today. My allergies are really flaring up. Yes, so that's what is affecting my nose and my eyes, So that's the explanation no one asked me for, but I'm going to give you anyway. Now, let's get back into the video. This first story is about a nurse in Florida who went live while she was at work, while she was on shift. And not just that, while she was doing a med pass. During this live stream, she made so many mistakes. She did so many things wrong. Let's watch the video together. It's a 4-minute video. I'm not about to play the entire thing, but let's just watch the key moments in it, shall we?
Oh my God, y'all just be on here doing the most. Just relax.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You do mornings. Yeah. And none of them wanted to get
Healthcare girly. Okay.
Can you check my pen to see if they're dry?
Ain't no patient information showing, okay? So y'all just relax. If y'all see some patient information, then just holla. But I'm not showing nothing. I'm just at work. So just chill. Sit back, relax. Damn. Y'all be taking the fun out of everything. God damn. This is not sanitary. I've been working on my own now. Actually, y'all, I just started this job. Thank you for the file. Oh, shoot. Actually, it wasn't the wrong medication. It's just the lidocaine patch. You're supposed to have it in the daytime, not at night. Y'all, it was doing way too much.
Let's just take a moment to digest this thing fully. A nurse, a registered nurse, opened a sterile packet with her teeth, without gloves for that matter, during a med pass. A med pass is basically when nurses go around giving patients their medications. In what world have you ever seen a medical practitioner open anything with their teeth while on the job? You see how distracted she was, because in the middle of going live on TikTok, she forgot basic standard procedure, and it's oh my goodness. And that's not the only thing she did wrong. She also said the patient's name out loud. They blipped it out, of course, to maintain the patient's confidentiality. But she was still saying that as long as she's not divulging any patient's information, that she's not doing anything wrong. Madam, the fact that you are live streaming while you are at work during work hours, it's not even like you're on break. You are actively in the middle of a med pass and you are filming TikToks is already a problem. You are already in the wrong. Are you kidding me? The lack of self-awareness is mind-blowing. Oh my goodness. And to make the entire situation worse, she gave a patient the wrong medication. Thank God she caught it on time and she was able to go back and take it away. But obviously, because she was live streaming, the entire internet caught that mistake. We all saw it happen. We all watched it happen. And when the people in her comments were trying to warn her that this is a good way to get your license suspended, this is a good way to lose your job, her response was basically,
damn, I'd be taking the fun out of everything. God damn.
Ma'am, are you kidding me right now? Can you just be so for real right now? These are not haters in your comments. These people are trying to help you save your career, but you're not listening. The need for clouds, the need to just be online, the need to film everything has rotted people's brains. Oh my goodness. Now, to her credit, when the whole matter blew up online, she took she took accountability and she owned up to her mistakes. She agreed, but that was not before she lost her job. She was terminated. Obviously, she was first suspended, but then she was terminated from her job, and even the board of nurses opened an investigation into her. You can imagine the amount of trouble she landed herself into just because of one TikTok. Like, she had just graduated. She was less than a year into her nursing career, a career that she put time, money, energy, years of her life, hard work into, and then she just threw it down the drain for nothing. Let there be a separation between your personal life and your work life. Let there be a clear boundary. When you're at work, lock in, be at work, be present at work. Shouldn't go around filming up and down. If I were an employer, I would also fire any employee of mine that I catch filming TikToks while they're supposed to be working. Are you kidding? Let's just move on to the next video. This one is about a MAC Cosmetics employee. So she posted a day in the live video, obviously with harmless intentions. She was just showing the entire course of her day, right? Now, as we watch this video together, I want you to play a game with me. Spot the thing that will get her fired. Shall we?
Location and for your team. So this is the moment.
This one, right?
So I'm checking the end of day numbers right now, and it looks like my opener did $912 in her shift. My mid-shift employee did $645 during her shift. It's been a really slow day today, so I don't expect anybody's numbers to be outrageously crazy.
Why did we need to know
what
that?
I came in here for. Hello. All right, I'm out of here.
Did you figure out what got her fired? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Now, let's break out everything she did wrong. First of all, we all know she works at the airport. She showed her TSA badge, which is what gets her through airport security. She showed it on camera for the entire world to see. Offense number 1. Next, she gave us her exact daily schedule with timestamps. If anybody wants to stalk this woman, just from this video, they already know her entire schedule. Thankfully, she was fired, so that schedule will change. I already made a video dissecting the dangers of day in the live videos. I'm going to link it right here in the corner, and also it will be in the description below. So you can get all my thoughts on this entire concept from that video. That's offense number 2. The main offense was that she filmed the cash setup of this store on camera. She filmed how she gets cash in and out. She even told us the entire amount that the store made for that day. Sis, like, this is such a security risk. You are just opening that store up to robbers. She even made another video showing how she gets money out of the vault or like the safe or something that she's going to use in the store for the day. She showed exactly how the setup is, what it looks like. In fact, anybody that really wants to rob this store, anybody that really knows what they're doing, just looking at the setup, you've given them half the information they need. All they need to do is figure out how to crack it because they already know what they're working with. Sis, oh my goodness. She even showed us the entire stack of money like this and was waving it at us. Like, sis, get to work. Nobody needs to see this. It's none of our business where you get the money for the store from every morning. Why is that currently public knowledge? For goodness sake. Like, it just feels like something that the public should not be privy to. And then she films herself writing in this piece of paper, which is the sales tracking sheet. And then she goes ahead to tell us the amount of money that the sales reps made for the day during their different shifts. Like, why? Why is that our business? Why do we need to know that the store made $900 and something in the morning and $600 and something in the afternoon? Can we just learn to keep our job's business at the job and off social media? Like these damn phones, these damn phones, these freaking phones have caused so much problem. I think it should be common knowledge that this is not supposed to be shown to the public, right? It's as if the need to post on TikTok like this just erases people's common sense. It just disappears. Their sense just disappears. Immediately they think about filming, and when they're planning their day in life, they just forget common sense. They forget basic things. It's just crazy. It was a well-deserved firing. She so deserved to be fired. I really hope she learned from it, and we also should learn from it that our workplaces should be strictly business. Just leave your filming until you're out of work. Let this be a cautionary tale, you guys. Let's move on to the next video. And this one, oh my goodness, it has me so annoyed. It happened a few years ago, but obviously I didn't have this channel then, so I'm gonna bring it back because it's my channel, right? And I've wanted to talk about this for a long time. So this one is about 5 nurses, or I don't know how many nurses now. There was this trend going on at the time. It was about icks. People will come online and give their lists of icks, pet peeves, things that people do that just piss them off, that just, little annoyances like that. So these women thought that it was a good idea to join in on that trend and film a TikTok discussing the icks that they have with the patients that they are supposed to care for. Keep in mind that the patients are pregnant women who are in the most vulnerable state of their lives. They are coming here to deliver children. They are in labor. These are labor and delivery nurses. Just keep that in mind as you watch this video.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands.
Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh no.
Ick.
Say that.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
Like, God forbid you are a pregnant woman in labor and you really do not want to take medication. You don't want the epidural. You want to have a fully unmedicated delivery, but you are still in pain. Turns out that some of these nurses are in the background making fun of you for being in pain, for not liking the pain, yet not wanting pain medication. Like, God forbid you want an unmedicated birth, according to these nurses. God forbid you want a blanket. Oh my goodness, God forbid you want to weigh your child. You want to know the weight of your baby. Even if the baby is in your hands, all the nurses needed to do was, oh, let me have the baby, let me quickly weigh the baby and then give you back and just let you know. No, that is obviously a problem for these nurses. Like, oh my goodness. And these are the people that you expect to take care of you in your most vulnerable state when you are in labor. In fact, like when you're in labor, you are in such pain, you are so vulnerable that you need all the tender love and care and support that you need. Not to be surrounded by like these women. As in, it's so annoying. Now, just to be fair, yes, healthcare workers deal with a lot of difficult patients, a lot of annoying, genuinely annoying patients. But there is a massive difference between venting your frustrations to your colleagues in the break room and filming a video, a TikTok video, documenting those aches and posting it for your potential patients to see, and even patients that you've served before to see. They were rightfully fired for it, every single lady in that video. I have no sympathy for these ones at all. And that is yet another set of careers claimed by TikTok. Let's watch the next one. This one is about a Chic-fil-a staff. These people, while still in the building of the job that they work at, decided to join a TikTok challenge and jiggle their boobs on the internet for views and likes. Watch this video. Why? 8 employees were fired from Chic-fil-a because of this video. Now, let me tell you the argument of these employees. The restaurant was actually already closed. It was closed to customers, but still, they were filming while wearing company uniform. Look, if you were the owner of a company, is this how you would want your company represented? They never expected it to go viral, but obviously it cost them their jobs. Like, they got so caught up in joining this TikTok trend that they ended up just losing themselves their source of livelihood. They think that puts food on their table, that puts clothes on their backs, huh? That fuels their cars, that pays for everything, that pays for their lifestyle. They just lost their jobs for what? A 30-second video. You see that it's absolutely not worth it. Even if your office is already closed to customers, there is still a certain level of decorum that should be maintained. There are still some basic things that should be avoided. There's still some things that you should know. In fact, a lot of companies have social media policies that should always be at the back of your mind. If you're a content creator, that does this align with the social media policies of the company that I work with? If your answer is no, which it most always would be, then you should not be filming at work or during work hours or wearing work uniform. And the sad part is that people will still not learn. These Chick-fil-A employees will not be the last people. They cannot be the last people. It's not possible. People are still going to be stupid online, and they are still going to come online and ruin their sources of livelihood. Let me just you guys my experience real quick, although it's not the exact same thing. So a few years ago, it was my first job actually. I was just like 19 or 20, I can't remember, and I was into forex trading at the time. Now the time that the market was open fell into like my break time during work hours, so I would take my laptop. I was a front-end developer, by the way. I was a Texas, so I would take my laptop to work. I wouldn't use my company laptop. I would use my personal laptop to trade at 12 p.m. during my break time, but I was doing it on company property, just in the kitchen, in the office break room, right? One day my boss caught me. Not that I was hiding, I mean I was sitting in the break room just on my laptop, monitoring charts and trading and all of that, right? This man flipped. He was not happy about it. He gave me a stern warning, a very stern warning. He was like, this is unacceptable. I tried to explain to him that, oh, sorry, this is my personal laptop. It's not the work laptop. You know, I'm not even using the company's Wi-Fi. I'm just doing this on my break. I thought I was completely in the right. But in hindsight now, obviously I never did that again, right? And I continued to work for him for a little longer. But in hindsight, looking back at that, it was unacceptable. You should be doing your personal things in your personal time. Don't bring your personal stuff to work. Don't bring your TikTok videos to work. You can see that these things are very important to employers, especially in this era of TikTok videos that anything can go viral and the wrong kind of content can really, really cast a shadow upon a company's image. You get? So we should really be mindful of that. Anyway, let's move on to the last video. This last one is yet another story of nurses getting fired over their TikToks. And this one is even a serious one. I'm not even about to laugh over this one because it is so annoying and it was so unnecessary. They did not have to do this at all. So this set of nurses, I think 8 of them or so, decided to pose beside the exam room tables where obviously people's discharge and bodily fluids were showing. And they tagged it, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" And these are the pictures showing this lady posing with a thumbs up. It's obvious that a woman was just examined on this table and, you know, she left some bodily fluids, as is completely normal, particularly for an ultrasound, you know, the transvaginal ultrasound. Obviously, they use lube. All those things will probably drip onto the table. And even if it is true bodily fluids, why did these people think it is normal to pose beside them? There are more pictures where that came from. Look at this one too. And we love them so much. All shapes and sizes. All shapes and opacities. Make sure to leave your healthcare workers sweet gifts like this. I wish I could carry all their hairs like this and knock them together. Because not one person in that room. Look at all of them. There are plenty. I don't know if there are like 6 or 8 people. Not one person thought that this is a bad idea. To post patients' bodily fluids discharged from our patients who already came here feeling vulnerable. People don't go to the hospital to rejoice and play. They go to the hospital to trust these people to fix their health, to examine them, to find out what could be wrong, or to help them treat what is wrong with them. Yes, these people gathered around to laugh and take selfies with these people's bodily... Oh my goodness. They were rightfully fired. All of them. And this particular one is not even just about social media policies. It's actually about basic human dignity, basic human decency, basic sense. This is the most intimate thing that your patients left behind. The normal thing will be to just pack, as the patient is standing up, you pack it and you dispose that paper. But not these people. And the innocent patients had no idea. They had no idea. Imagine standing up from that exam table and just opening TikTok and finding the exact one you sat on TikTok right beside the smiling nurse giving a thumbs up. Oh my goodness. It's so upsetting. Like, how does it even occur to you as a nurse to take a selfie and turn somebody's bodily fluid into content? Like... all these examples I just gave of people losing their jobs over TikTok, they are just like 0.1% of the stories online, because oh my goodness, the stories are plentiful. Okay, so we've laughed, we've cringed, we've been genuinely upset by these ridiculous nurses, but I want to bring something home. Every single person we just talked about was just thinking of the upside when they hit record, but they never even considered that this thing could lose them their jobs. They never even thought about the consequences, and the consequences came to bite them in the ass hard. So this should be a very massive lesson for everybody, because not everybody on the internet is rooting for you. There are people out there that will email these videos to your employer happily to tell them what you have done, and that could easily result in a firing, which is most likely what happened to a lot of these people, particularly that first nurse. Losing your career that you have worked hard for, that you have put in time, years of your life, a lot of money to study, a lot of your time and energy and focus and strength into, is not worth a TikTok video or two. It's not worth 1 million views on TikTok, honestly. Let us not be so focused on becoming content creators and, social media famous at the expense of what is putting food on our tables, at the expense of our jobs and our sources of livelihood. Let's not jeopardize that for 5 minutes of fame on TikTok. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you learned something. And if you have any videos of people losing their jobs over TikTok, please drop them in the comment section. I want to know. I want to read it. And yes, sorry about my voice and my eyes and the way everything is just a bit disjointed in this video. I just had to film this because, videos have to be made. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And if you want to watch my video on living alone diaries and day in the life videos, click right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.